Oh, hello? Hi. 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 Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. Y'all can read. I believe in you. You can do this. You know what we're playing today. Another fantastic day to give my vocal cords an absolute workout. Wouldn't have it any other way. Cowboy time. Cowboy time. Okay. Right on into it. When we last left off... That's right, we needed a special code from... or a special number from the military cemetery. We finished Ghostwood and Curious Copse. We've not visited Petting Cemetery. I believe Old Granddad we actually haven't finished. There's probably some more stuff for us to do at Breadwood. I'm also not positive that we wrapped up what we were doing at Roy Bean's, did we? What we got here was we got the gentleman who works over at the military cemetery to get back to his post. So that's the way we should be headed right now. Yeah, okay. There's the caretaker's shanty. The caretaker is sleeping off all that war game adrenaline. Okay, maybe we're going to be visiting him after our character has had a sleep? Because there's a couple of things like that right now. They're like, hey, you should come back in a couple of days. Like, they're expecting our character to, like, pass out once or twice. That could be happening. I also know that there's a couple of keystones that we need to advance stuff, like at Lost Dutch Oven Mine. So if we come across more El Vibrato stuff, that will be good. Could do a wander. See if we open anything here. You pass by two skeletons who are facing each other with their arms akimbo in their traditional shootout stare-down pose. When you stop to watch what happens, they both turn to look at you. Hey, okay. Rude. We have Doc Alice, though. Like, she's gonna one-shot one of these guys, so all we really have to do is, get our health back up. Oh, we can also stun a guy. So we stun one guy, Alice takes out the other, and then we're taking a net of 0 hit points. I ain't scared of you. Oh. Okay, Doc. Get him. Get him. God boink. It's like a puzzle game. It's like a puzzle game. You just have to do things in the right order. I don't use the Vampiric Yodel. I never use this one. Because 5 HP is so very, very small. I could be upgrading it, though. There's that. You successfully destroy both skeleton gunslingers. So I guess their shootout was a tie? True. We'll do a couple wanders. You hear the crackle of a north-south-western lightning snake. Too bad you don't have a forked lightning rod with you. Okay. Yeah, not too spooked by this guy. Let's beef. Give him a stun round. Do our scatter blast. Yeah. And I don't think I need to bring any skeletons in here. We can genuinely just brute force this guy. That's what I'm thinking. I hit him with a cactus till he's down. That's what Ma always told me. Definitely. It was a little bit frightening, but your attacks were even faster than lightning. Brand new sentence. No one has ever said that before. Your transponder beeps, indicating a spot on the horizon. You spur Necroprancer towards it to investigate and find a well. Just a well. Curious, abandoned well. Damned well stopped to investigate it. True. Okay. Not much going on. We are crawling on all fours. Oh, we need another rope. Transponder goes ape as you get close to the old well. Okay. Well, nothing doing until we get another rope. I feel like we spent forever waiting to get that one rope. And now we have to get more ropes. There's gotta be more stuff up to the north, but... The Petting Cemetery is sitting there with new flashing on it. You see the word new, you're gonna go for it. Oh. Howdy. Welcome to Gorman Lancaster's one and only Pet and Cemetery. It's educational and entertainational. Only 500 meat for a lifetime pass. Hi, Lissy. Good to see you. Entertainational. Entertainational? Look, don't knock the pad, okay? Fine. Interest you on a membership, miss? Oh no, they're bleeding into each other. What's with all these stick figures? That's all the devs wanted to draw. Pay 500 meat? I suppose so. Wonderful. Just hold still for a second while I memorize your face. Lifetime entrance by way of memory. Okay, go on right in. Thank you for your patronage. Alright, we can harvest. Say Hager's Agave. Or Agave? Don't know why this makes you think of Oregon Trail. Well, the game does involve a westward expansion, and we do have a funny little wander mechanic, so there is that. Alright. It looks like we're missing some animals from the petting zoo. This is a skeleton of a jackrabbit. In a pinch, the jackrabbit can help you change a wheel on your wagon. Increase your speed for the rest of the day. Hold on, we might only have certain options. They got eaten. They picked the bones clean and then displayed them. The plaque says it's a pack rat skeleton, but there's nothing there. Nuts. This is the skeleton of a desert tortoise. It is currently in very slightly less of a hurry to get to places than it was when it was alive. Plaque says it's a buffalo skeleton, but there's nothing here. You are buffaloed by this fact. This is an owl skeleton. If you want to know how many fireballs it takes to get to the center of an enemy skeleton, just ask an owl. Okay. Poof. With a click and a flash, you take a photo for Howard Bubbert. Plaque says this is a desert ape skeleton, but there's nothing here. And also, you're pretty sure there's no such thing as a desert ape. Oh, kitty. This is a bobcat skeleton. Bobcats are known for their ferocity and the weird high-pitched noises they make when telling jokes. Me too. This is a hawk skeleton. Hawks resent being mistaken for falcons and will shoot you if you do it too many times. Okay, I'm gonna assume that we can only pet one of these, so I'm gonna go for armor. Boon of the tortoise. That is a very scary face. Okay, yes. Yeah, we only get one of these to pet for a day. And we're taking this photo to Bobber. Was Bobber at Breadwood? I think Bobbert was at Breadwood. I'm not 100 on that, but we'll find out. Your El Vibrato transponder thingy beeps, and you follow the bleeps to a shallow cave that you think might be a bear den. Fortunately, the bear isn't in right now, and you find a weird crate at the back. You poke at the crate until you find the button that makes it open. Presumably the bear won't miss this stuff. El Vibrato food cube. Oh, they have spaceman food. I love that. That's like a freeze-dried ice cream. Or no, not freeze-dried. Maybe that's what I mean? Because it's not cold when you get it, but it is dry. Alright, we have more problems here. What does it taste like? Like regular ice cream? I think I've had it once, but it's been a while. Honestly, more like a marshmallow. But especially more like a marshmallow and Lucky Charms with less flavor. Okay. Mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces nervously. Okay, we can't get the logging permit for theoretically a couple of days, but we have other problems. Maybe I could help you with some of your problems. Oh, thank you. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. Like marshmallows and no flavor, but also like the dryness of a Lucky Charm marshmallow. Missing mail, overdue books, soup shortage, skeleton raids, stolen yeast, missing bread. Raids. There's a military cemetery not far from here, and I figure something must have happened to the caretaker because military skeletons keep wandering out this way and causing a ruckus. Alright, I'll check it out. Did you sort out that trouble at the cemetery? Yep, caretaker's back on duty. Well, that's certainly good to hear. Those skeletons were a real nuisance. They sure have a way of getting under your skin. It's the plot of this game? Well, our main character is I guess a humble farm child moving west to try and strike out their fortune. Whoever. We live in a world where all of the cows that have died during the westward expansion have literally come back from hell. So this game involves necromancy, westward expansion, horrible puns, alien devices, and goblins? There's goblins. They sure have a way of getting under your skin. Mira glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Okay, sounds right up my alley. Oh, the humor, 100%. It shares a couple of bones with like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy style of humor. Okay, I should just accept all of these. Our last batch of mail never got here. We don't know if something happened to the mailman or what. Go talk to Reginald in the bunkhouse. He used to be a mailman, so he can tell you where to start your search. You got it. Okay, overdue book. Our library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business when someone doesn't return one. Our records say that it was loaned out to a lady named Alexandria. That was a couple of mayors ago, so I don't know her, but we got an address. Alexandria Ranch. Let's go burn that place down. Okie dokie, skippy. And soup shortage. We keep a municipal soup kitchen open to help those who are down on their luck, which is pretty much everybody around here, but we've run out of soup and need someone to go fetch more from a soup stock load. He gives you a stack of bread bowls to carry the soup in. You discover a new map location, soup stock load. Oh, these are just getting goofier. Okay, skip. Okay, stolen yeast. We take our yeast supply very seriously here in Breadwood, and that dang yeasty gang made off with the whole lot. A couple of fellas said they saw them loitering around the old brewery, so that's probably where they've made their hideout. We need that yeast back. Old Schmaltz Brewery. Okay. One more. Skip, 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 skip. Missing bread. The Baker Boys cleaned out our bank right out, and that's not a bit fabulous if you ask me. Fortunately, they haven't been too secretive about the location of their hideout. Can you get our bread back? I mean, the place is called Breadwood. We have to have some bread. Okay. Let's check the biscuit. Yeah, I don't think anyone here is the guy we need. Scratch. Length of rope. Okay, we can use that. We can use that. There's probably stuff that I can sell. I know Blexcalibur isn't quite as good as our cactus. Yeah, we can sell Blexcalibur. Colorful hat we can't wear. Let's see. Food Cube increases your Mysticality and Moxie by 5 and your maximum HP by 20. Okay. Kurt's Fit Pants. We have that equipped. I think that's all we're gonna want to sell. Oh, I haven't read the mycology book. Okay, we have 2 pickaxes. Interesting to know. Okay. Red Hot Poker, I'm not crazy about. We'll sell it. Smoking gun. Ooh, it sets people on fire. That's interesting. Okay, that's all I'm selling for now. Let's make sure our inventory is in order. Pistol. Pistol gives us extra moxie, so I see why we haven't traded it out. What else? No, we might be fine there. Okay, we'll pop into the building next door. Is there a sign here? It says I owe you one piano. Fantastic. Okay, bunkhouse. This guy seems very focused on his beard growing. Howdy, are you Reginald? What is that word? Focacia? Who in the Focacia are you? Name's Doodle Connor. Mayor's got me investigating some sort of missing mail. Said you could give me a line on where to start looking. Oh, yeah, alright. I gave up being a mailman a couple years ago, but I doubt they've changed the system much. All the mail headed here used to go through a way station just out there. I'll mark it on your map. Postal way station. There he is. Hobbert. Howdy, Hobbert. Howdy, Doodle. You managed to take a picture of that owl skeleton yet? Sure did. Here you go. Great. Aw, will you look at that? What a beaut. Well, thank you, Doodle. I ain't got anything for reward, but I managed to get some experience out of it. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Oh yeah, lockbox. Which we've already opened. I wish the sprite visibly changed when we opened it. Okay, yeah. Nothing that we can do over here. Didn't you say the way station was south of here? That's really north. Hi, Hot Rod. Good to see ya. Hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well. Hot Rod, your best friend's here. Your best friend's here. You spot a guy riding down the road on a brown horse, wearing a brown fur hat, carrying a brown shopping bag with a brown loaf of stolen bread sticking out the top. You can tell it's stolen because the bag has a little picture of a loaf of bread on it. I don't get it. You're best friends now? Your best... Hot Rod and Dada, best friends? Oh, I said so? Fair. Fair. You went to the doctor yesterday! Hoping the best, bro. Okay. Hand over all your bread, or I'll bludgeon you to death. Jeez, sure sounds like you like bread, huh? Yeah, it's my kind of thing. Could intimidate him. I ain't afraid of you or your bread. I'll turn you into croutons, and I'll turn those croutons into breadcrumbs, and I'll feed those breadcrumbs to ducks. Not ducks. The bandit wheels his horse around and rides away in a panic. Open your eyes like beneath. Well, you have a plan for treatment, which is a lot better than not knowing what's going on with them. I hope that it doesn't break the bank for you, and I hope it goes without any complications. Sending you all my spare luck and good vibes, bro. Okie dokie. Rope in the well. A well-roped well. Shockwave! And a Tell-E Porter. Okay, it's lifeless. Okay, there are a bunch of paper cards on the table. They're full of holes, Alvarado punch cards. There's a single button on the top of this machine. You press the button, the machine speaks, a voice says, and beckons. 7 buttons appear on top of the platform. Okay, we have 1 through 7. Lucky number 1. The terminal emits a harsh buzz. The 7 buttons disappear and the original 1 button appears again. Voice says Stasta. 2. Terminal emanates a reassuring tone. You've learned the El Vibrato word for number 1. Is it just teaching us? Hotata. 3. Okay. Ninchabu. Nichabu. 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 Why does it say do it again? Just to press the first button, I guess? 4. The terminal emits a reassuring tone. You've learned the El Vibrato word for the number 3. Yeah, no, this is just teaching us stuff. Ganlia. 5. Okay. Ganlia again. We'll try 6. And Bezkos. Okay, we've had this one before. I'm pretty sure the second button and the 4th button we've used, so we'll jump to 7. No. Poo-poo. Huh? Who said that? 7. Terminal emits a reassuring tone. You've learned the El Vibrato word for the number 6. You again, and Bezko. We'll press the 6th one then. You've learned the El Vibrato word for the number 5. Anan. First one. No, okay. 3rd one. Okay. Number 2. Hotata. First one. No. Ganlia. Okay, I'm gonna keep going through these. We have 0 through 6 is what this actually is. A voice is 1. You already know the word for that number, though. Okay. 0. Okay, got it. Hotata. Third one. No. 2. It's 3. Hotata. 6. Okay. 4th. We're getting a lot of the same ones, but there's still ones we don't know. Hotata, Hotata, Hotata. 5th? No. Hotata. We have 0. We have 1. I think we have 2. Maybe we don't have 2. No. Okay. It really wants us to learn Hotata. 5th? 4. 2. Okay, we're just gonna blitz through these. 5, just to make sure we're not missing any. This is 0. 6. Okay, I think we have them all. Hi, Shade. Good to see you. I hope you've been having a good life, good everything. Good grief. Voice is 3. Okay. You're sick. I jinxed it. I'm gonna punch the virus out of your body. Get over here. The screen says Hobuno Sakutsun. There are no buttons, but there's a very thin slot. Punch cards. You insert the card into the slot, the machine screen springs into action. You can't consciously make sense of what you're watching, but when it's over, you know things you didn't know before. Elva brought a word for insert and footwear. Large punch card. Okay. Initialize updated drone. Extraterrestrial quick gate magnitude. Insufficient municipal resonator. Source destination. Let's just go through all of our cards. Educational central weather. Organic decrease. Detect bridge increase. West adjustment leg swear. Select pipeline. Matter construct. Local bracelet system. Okay, that is the end of our punch cards. We have been edumacated. Okay, lifeless. Nothing else in this room? Yeah, no, I guess we just found like an education center. That's neat. That will assumably benefit us eventually. And we're really close to the postal way station. You've pretty much lost your voice. Give it back to them. You hear the crack of a rifle and a lead bee buzzes past your ear. I call bullets lead bees sometimes. Off in the distance, you see a skeleton with a rifle. Looks like he's lining up another shot. Insult is shooting. You stupid skeleton. You suck. I bet you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Deeply offended, the skeleton leaves to find a barn and prove you wrong. It's a real old joke, but I'll take it. Okay. Nothing to forge. It's a postal service property. Oh, it says postal service property. No trespassing. Okay. Outhouse indoors. You don't even want to know what bureaucratic processes were involved in the placement of this outhouse. Big map of the whole region with lots of confusing little annotations. Old newspapers. A letter to Roy Bean. Okay. Blank postcard. Article about how they had to change the name of Boot Hill Cemetery to Reboot Hill Cemetery because of all the skeletons in there coming back to life. True. Somebody has removed all the funnies. There's literally no reason to care about them. Real. This cabinet is full of maps, but you have no idea what any of them mean. Mean. Maybe you could ask about it at the post office in Dirtwater. Okay. Oh yeah, we could write home again. Roy Bean, and then we also have a book to read that I keep forgetting about. You flip through the book and memorize visions of the spots on all the mushrooms. Pass and fair mycologist. After you finish reading your book, you absent-mindedly misplayed it while mushing about mushrooms. Cute. Ooh, we can also turn those scraps into keystones. Okay, in that case, we're gonna want to stop by the professor's house and then hit up Dirtwater. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna have some water. Someone's left a bundle of dynamite on the ground. You approach it cautiously, verifying that it's neither wired to a detonator nor connected to an actively sparking fuse. What an odd and dangerous thing for someone to leave lying around. Got item. Dynamite. Okie dokie. Fabricate. Fabricate. Yeah, okay, nothing new in terms of dialogue from the professor, so we're good on that department. We could pop into the Dutch oven mine and the humming cave just to see if there's vibrato stuff that we can circle back to. Yeah. Okie dokie. We are gonna have to switch our offhand item. I kinda hate that we have to do that just to pass by. Hold on. Okay. I felt like there was a physical barrier there for a second, but we're good. Might have just taken a second to update. Down you go. The little shimmy was so good. Okie dokie. Hold time. Womp. Okie dokie. Central something quick gate. Insert battery. Insert power sphere. Theoretically, that's the same damn thing. All three of them are sunk into the device. And then, yes, we cannot fight these guys. For now. The machine is dark. Circular bottom. Quick gate something. And there's a button bottom labeled something quick gate. Yeah. Quick gate online. Quick gate probably offline. Okay, if I made a game like this, I would definitely make it so that doing that breaks the machine. Oh. The machine on this side of that weird transport thing is busted. Piece here that's pretty obviously broken. There's a big red cylinder on top of this thing. Thermos? This is a very heavy, 2-foot-long cylinder of vibrato material. Cave-in looks like it happened very long ago. Okay. Need another battery for that, I assume. There's the turlet again. Yes, that is a turlet. We've confirmed that. Okay, and humming cave. Just see. A greenish human-shaped cloud of writhing smoke waft towards you, moaning and whispering. Given the smell, you guess that someone ate way too much Lindenberg cheese and burped so hard they blasted out their soul. What? It's a stinky ghost. It's a stinky ghost. What in the world? Okay. Stun you. Hit you with some buckshot. Do decent damage. Yeah, nothing to be scared of. Boop. Yay. You destroyed that intelligent Bleck. The whole world owes you a thanks for your efforts today. Alice picks up a bone and examines it carefully. Okay, so ghosts count for Alice's leveling up. Good to know. Double check in here. Did we push this over at some point? Or has it always been like that? I think we pushed that over at some point. Okay, another battery thingy. Yeah, we're not doing nothing without more batteries, which means we need a lot more scrap. Hold on, I also want to switch our offhand item back to the bag because we need to get our money up. I don't think there's anything left to do at Coleridge, but I don't fully remember. Oh, Dirtwater time. Look at that map. Out in the middle of the desert, you find an abandoned minecart. It's sitting on a section of minecart tracks about 12 feet long, which start nowhere in particular and ends even less of somewhere in particular. It's mostly full of plain old rocks, not even very interesting looking ones. However, if you left without searching it thoroughly, you'd just end up driving yourself crazy later with the thought that you might have missed something valuable. And so, you spend a good half an hour inspecting rocks and eventually finding one that might be worth something. That's me in real life. Actually me. Okay, post office. Hi. Hey, I need some help tracking down some missing mail. How'd you mean? A mail delivery went missing the other side of Redwood, and I'm hunting it on behalf of their mayor. The local mail station had a bunch of road maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to give it out either. A delivery going missing's bad news, though, so I suppose it's alright just this once. Wait here a sec. Thanks. After a couple minutes, she comes back with a sheet of notepaper. Okay, so each map has a code number on it, see? Based on region and direction and travel. She explains how to work out the code you need and gives you a cheat sheet for reference. Okay, and I think we can mail. I'm Doodle Connor. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Already sent a postcard today. Ain't you heard of the Postcard Limitation Act of 1839? No. What's that? Okay, so the government put a restriction on prepaid postcards of 1 per citizen per day. Now, why do you think that might be? Well, to reduce strain on the post. No, that's what everyone guesses, but that ain't a thing. The wagon still makes a trip no matter how many postcards are on board. Listen, we're talking so many postcards you need a second wagon, but that ain't likely. So, to restrict the free flow of information. To keep the people from being able to say too much through the mail, so the left end of the territory don't know what the right end's doing and vice versa. That way, they can implement a different rule and law in each area, whatever's most infected to keep them particular folks down. But people can still send letters? Pfft, letters. Who's got time to write a whole letter in this day and age? I ain't even got to the real big part yet. The first 2 letters in conspiracy, huh? C-O, oh geez. That's right. They're in league with the cows. It's all a plot to keep us docile so they can deliver us up these hell cows they summoned. Do you think the government deliberately summons the cows? There's proof. The plan was referred to in a rider attached to a Senate Farm Aid bill that was passed 11 years ago. And when did the cows come home? That's right. 11 years ago. There's no way a Senate bill says, let's summon some cows from hell on it. No. Not in such obvious words. Are you cracked? It's all in code and dog whistles like, go look it up for yourself. She's crazy. Okay, even if I want to do that, the capital city isn't even in this territory. It's hundreds of miles away. Uh-huh. And you think that's a coincidence? A co-incidence? Okay, that's very interesting. Bye-bye now. What in the world? Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 more buildings that we can like convince people to add. I haven't checked these guys out. Huh? Howdy, Doug. Well, if it isn't my favorite savior, good old Doodle, howdy yourself. The sign outside. Yeah, I had to change the name. I tried to file a trademark, and it turns out there's already something called a hot dog. What is it? Or, what is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. Anyways, a single letter removed, and I'm in business. He gestures at the menu on the wall behind him. What's new, Doug? Interesting you should ask. Ever since that curiosity shop opened next door, some of my sausages have been floating. Goodness. It's real. A thick, sturdy hot dog or a thick, sturdy cock. No. A saucy dog. I don't need to buy hot dogs, but oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Okay. Maybe if we run out of food items at some point. Spooky. Well, hello again. Thank you for telling me about this town, my friend. It's a marvelous location. That's 2 good turns you've done me. Aw, don't mention it. Speaking of which, here's your curious headband back. Fortune willing, I won't be needing again. No more gambles like that for me. Why is it so dark in here? Atmosphere, my friend. I sell mysteries, things which cannot be properly experienced in the cold light of day. Why not? Well, it wouldn't be any fun. Where's all your merchandise? Locked in a case behind me. These are things that must be kept from prying eyes and unprepared minds. And thieving hands? That goes without saying. Let's see what you got. All-purpose beans. It's a bag filled with mixed beans, not in the sense that they contain some of every type of bean, but in the sense that every bean it contains is a mix of every type of bean. They're crossbreeding the beans. Item finding bonus. Mysticality, ring of inconspicuousness. Oh, more non-combat random counters. This is a boring little brass ring. It's so boring you don't even notice anymore. What ring are you even talking about? You must throw it into the volcano. You must. Okay, neat. What else we need to do? We're at our limit for anger. Like, we could sleep, but, we are getting bonuses from it. I'd rather fight until we pass out. Also, this fella right here, holding the cattail, that's me. That's me. That's what I look like. That's me. Okay, we don't need this anymore. We could sell it. Ooh, we can show that to the professor before we ditch the area. It's up here. Nothing? Nothing. Okay, I guess it's an us problem. How many scraps do we have? If any. 3. Okay. I guess we gotta go back to the postal zone we had found. Oh, we would be hitting soup stock load on the way anyways. So, Yonky Splinky. You find an overturned military stagecoach. Half buried behind it is a crate labeled supplies in stenciled military type. You dig around the wreckage and find a manifest. Looks like this was bound for Fort Memoriam, but it says delivery was declined. Pry the lid off the crate, and you help yourself to its contents. Neat. Always take free stuff from the military. Ooh. How did I... Oh wait, this place is new. That's why I haven't unloaded that cart yet. Okay, it was like, I open every cart I see. These lockers have been pretty picked over. You still find a few worthwhile things. Okay. There's a toolbox on this bench, but it's locked. And, welded to the bench. Hammer. We got an hammer and a monkey wrench. That's good, because... it's a pool of boiling soup. Got an item. Bowl of soup. There's just soup holes in the ground. Isn't that super? A knapsack. Cultist mask. Looks like bedrolls and an old fire. Elevator is inoperative. Oh, monkey wrench. You see 3 different size bolts on the side of this elevator, which are all very loose. There's a sign that says 3,200 pounds pressure required, and some sort of gauge which currently reads 0. 7. Gauge now says 161. 322. This is going to be units of 161 every time. Right? Yes. Okay. We can just keep going with 7. Fully tightened. Okay. That was 11. What do we need it to be? Wasn't it 3,200? That added 90... 95 and some change. 195? Math. Math. No, 295, I think. We went over. Loosen all the bolts. Okay. Yes, 295. Okay. As high as it can go here. We need to get this to a number that is an 11. That's gonna bust it right there, isn't it? Okay, let's alternate these. Yeah, we're gonna bust here. Interesting. These will give us round zeros every time. Well, not every time, every other time. Oh, Red Hot. Hi, good to see ya. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you're doing well, bro. Why do you feel like Dada's staring at you? I get the sense that Dada's lurking. Also, let me give Red Hot a shout out here. Oh, okay, Dada is staring at you. Alright. If y'all like demons, if y'all like little Krampus-y looking bros with the most fantastic bassy voice I have ever heard, y'all should check out Red Hot sometime. Well, you hope I'm doing good? Yeah, we're doing pretty dang okay. Right now we're working with a number puzzle though, but fun fact, I probably have undiagnosed dyscalculia, so numbers aren't my forte. Okay, what we have going on here is each one of these bolts increases it by a unit of 11, I think it was 295, and then 161, and we're trying to hit exactly 3,200. No higher, no lower. I wonder if it'd be more worthwhile for me to try and hit only rounded numbers at the end? Because here we can get rounded zeros, because this ends in a 5. How about we just take that one, okay, right up to there. The other one's 161, so if we do that, it'll be 76. 370, that'll bust. You want your plushie back? The plushie's not real, the plushie was in your mind. The gauge now says 3,576. That was supposed to be 11 at a time, right? No, that's 411. I thought it was just 11. Oh, geez, I thought it was just 11 this whole time. Okay, let's take this to around 5. Okay, how much can we go with? Okay, we bust there. 2, 3, 4. Do one of that, so that's 1,805. And then from here, try 5. Okay. Hmm, 80 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Oh. Okay, so these numbers are ordered by largest to smallest, actually. That's another interesting thing here. how much do we get with a total revolution of bolt 5? Okay, that is short. 640. 640. No, 1,640. That's what we're short. Okay, and then we're shy 296. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm so tempted to Google this. I'm so tempted to Google this. We can really only afford to hit the 411 a couple of times. You saying do it? You will a little? Dada, get over here where I can bite you. I'm just a little guy. If we take that up to 5, 2,055. It's not considered cheating if we don't get caught. Here's the thing. Y'all can hear all of my keyboard clicks. I could never sneak that. What if we just ignore bolt 7 because we have round 5s? Okay, that is... Hold on. That increased by...
Pick number 4.
There is no 4. That increased by 305? I don't think that's right. And then it increased by 295. They're inconsistent. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Too bad Fresh isn't here. Okay, that's assuming that these numbers are consistent increases. See, that is an increase. No, I think that's 295 again. Okay, okay. Okay, out of 5, that's 6. Okay, no, it is still 195. 295? 290, I think. That's so close. We're like 35 over right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 80 over. 106. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 45 short. Which puts us at 26 over. $330. So we need to hit exactly 120 for that. We're getting closer, I think. Yeah, because then we're 25 over. It's going to be some weird combination to 3 of 3 and then 7 to get the right ratio that 5 then fills in. So that was 2 and 3. $125. Okay, our smallest number is 161. We need to make a ratio where the last number that we add is 161. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this needs exactly 80. Interesting. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then add 5s from here. 70. No, 170. That's infuriating. That's 9 short. That's 9 short. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 45 short. Killing me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, cool. It actually keeps your progress when you step away and come back. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure it's over 5. Go 1, 2. Oh, we got a Puyo. Puyo! Wow! Are you trying to cheer me up? It works a little. Okay, going above 5 alone and then adding with the smaller numbers causes us to bust pretty quickly. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 90. Gotta get your redeem in. Heck yeah. My stamina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we use all of our turns of 7. Bro's on it with the sound redeems today. I'm so glad someone's still using Blue's Clues. I feel like Puyo gets so much more use than the Blue's Clues sound. Okay, that's short exactly 1090? And we're adding units of 165 here, right? No, it's 295 for number 5. Trying to distract me, I see. Goodness. I guess we'll keep turning 5 here. 9. 90 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we get 8 revolutions of the number 7. And then if we add 2, and then fill in the rest, that's 90 over. That's exactly what we had. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go down from how many times we can turn 7. Which would give us 3 turns of you. That's 45 over. Okay. How many turns of 7 did we have again? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Oh! Wait, we got it!
Shot a Mexican threw 100 bits at us.
We got it! Bombs away! Thank you! Thank you, Hot Rod! As usual, I hope that you're putting yourself and your own forward first and foremost. Anything past that is much appreciated. Nodders. You tighten the bolt with 1 complete revolution of your wrench. You hear a plate snap firmly into place, and the elevator seems to now be humming with life. Looks like it's working now. I feel like I brute forced that. There was no math involved. Except for me clumping up units of 5. It is a pool of boiling soup. Using a bread bowl, you scoop some soup. You got an item, bowl of soup. Crack in the wall. Your El Vibrato transponder goes crazy when you get near this crack. Keystone. An El Vibrato container. You got an item. El Vibrato fluid. Sign says municipal organic blank pipeline blank. Oh, cause this is the soup location. They're literally also farming soup here. Insert organic blank. Okay. Light pulses in a pentagonal aperture in the side of the machine. 3 buttons appear. That's a lie. That's 4 buttons. And I don't know what we're getting. This feels like computer, soup, no bowl. A featureless brown cube drops into the aperture. Okay. El Vibrato rum. We only have 3 of those, I assume. Seltzer. Leave the machine. Yeah. Okay, so if we get more of those little fluid bits, then we can come back here and turn it into food stuff. Hello? Pit full of snakes? Are you by chance soup snakes? There are hundreds of snakes lounging around in this pool of hot soup. Oh, this is probably another area where we can grind XP, isn't it? Oh! Oh, hard mode. Why are you so mean to me? You're gonna need some time in a hot bath after that beating. Gain an effect angry. Dang, yeah. 20k clams achieved. That's a threat. Alyssy, that's a threat. A lot of heat, but you can take it. Okay. Soup. I guess we'll have to be back here when we have more speed on our character. Actually, I haven't leveled up in a bit. We have 670 XP to spend. What is our speed attached to? Increases... You'll be able to consume our cocktails and afford them. The higher it is, the quicker you are. Okay. We could try and push gumption. Yeah, I feel like I've been neglecting Grit, Gumption, and Glamour. So that's a speed of 7. We have 190 to spend. I could only do Gore or Bull Stomp. I feel like I feel like we haven't used Gore at all because it's so rare for characters to be lined up in the RPG parts to, like, for that to be useful. Okay, the only thing we could do is Moxie or Glamour. You know, that does make us find more money. More meats. And this is a fool's errand, but if I consume some stuff, we might be able to take on some of the snakes. Muscle, Muscali, Moxie by 5. Maximum AP by 2. Moxie by 7. I should have paid more attention to what stat those snakes were using. Muscle by 10, but reduces Moxie by 5. Melee damage by 10. I do like that. Cactus Spear. HP by 10 for the day. Sometimes the best armor is a big pool of hit points. There's our Baker of Fudge. No way I'm using that right now. That's going to endgame with me. It's Mysticality, that's Muscle, that's Speed. Speed by 3, reduces Muscle, Mysticality, Moxie by 1. Sip, sip. Sip, 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 sip. And then something to balance that out. The seltzer's pretty good, and theoretically we're going to be able to make more of it at some point. Ooh, hold on. The food cube. And we have 2 of them. You gain an effect. Food cubed. You eat the food cube without any pleasure or sauce. Maybe you should have tried some sauce. Hold on, I gotta see what that effect is. Food cube. Oh wait, no. It's probably in here, isn't it? You feel like your physical health has been multiplied by itself and then multiplied by itself again. Love that. That's so charming. Okay. The can of tuna is a flat 5 to everything. We're full. Okay, we might be able to drink something. We might be able to drink something. Give me a sippy. Spell damage. Tasty human ashes. Increases your muscle, muscality, and moxie by 1. We have so many of those. Gain an effect. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. It's WTF, I love that. We have so many. Can we fit more? We can. We're just gonna drink whiskey. Can't drink that because you're already drunk. I gotta read that. Okay, drunk enough to be convinced to fight for almost any cause. Okay. If this knocks us out, I fully accept this. It'll be my fault. Ooh, you know what you're saving up for your next MS Paint redeem? Spence, give me a hint. Give me a hint. Got the jump. Okay, we're faster than them. It's a muscular soup snake. I see. They're a lot more muscly than us. Okay, Spell Slinger. We're gonna start by summoning some Skelly Boys. It involves the muscle. Buff Connor? Buff Connor? As wide as I am tall, Buff Connor? Goodness, okay. We still need to avoid taking damage from it. any of these guys, because theoretically they might still be able to take us down with 2 hits. We're gonna beef. Stunning is gonna end our turn. So we probably want to... We can use items to take down one of these. This guy is only 78. We have 11 dynamite, which is 2 damage. El Vibrato teleporter only works on El Vibrato enemies. Silver Bullet's gonna do absolutely nothing. 1 hot damage plus light them on fire. Weakening it and making it flammable. Won't end our turn. I haven't really explored what the fire damage is like in the game, so, oh, -5 to all stats. Okay. You are now on fire. So theoretically that dude takes 10 damage per turn now. And then I could also spare a couple of TNT. Sitting at 3.6k, so it may take a bit. Get to lurking! Also, good to see you, Spence. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, that's 37 total health. I think that's safe enough for me to just stun the other guy and survive. So you're stunned for 2 turns. 13 damage to everyone. There's the fire damage. Chunk of my HP right there. 7 spooky damage, or 10 to all enemies. We'll try for the Stampede. Nice. I don't think I even saw it hit the other guy. I may have just visually missed it. A whiff. Okay, in that case... Yes, the direct attack counter them. It's nice and snowy and your mom made you guys pancakes because you all wanted pizza but refused to go in the cold weather to pick it up. You know what you need to do? You need to heat up some like breakfast sausage and then cut it into little coins and then cover the top of the pancake with like strawberry or raspberry jam and then put the sausage on top of that and pretend it's a little pizza. You got a northeastern tomorrow with rain all day. So it's gonna become icy galore. Ooh. Safe driving, my bro. Safe driving. 6 to all vampiric. You know, stealing the HP is probably the most appropriate thing to do here. So we're gonna use our vampiric yodel. And hit you with that. And we're gonna need to use this. Noted for the next time you make pancakes and have sausage on hand. I'm so glad I've given you more deranged ideas. You made mincemeat of those soup snakes. Got an item, stewed snake. What is... A bowl of snake meat stewed in both its own juices and those of an underground spring filled with boiling soup. Increases your hot resistance. Delightful. Safe driving? We'll be lucky if you can make it to the car without falling on your butts. True. Okay. Pro tip from someone who is on the north end of the Americas. To not fall when walking on ice, point your toes outwards. You're gonna look stupid, but trust me, it works. Okay, do I want it? I do need to ensconcel more bone chips. Oh, enscorsel, that's the word. Oh. Oh wait, no, that was the bone. Okay. And I think we get 3 total of those at a time. Yes. Okay. Okay. One more soup snake fight. Just because I am full of piss and vinegar right now. Okay. Skelly buddies. I'm not sure the hot damage was necessarily worth it. But I mean, we're not gonna use the kerosene for anything else, really. An eldritch soup snake. Oh! Okay, so there's 3 different versions of the snakes with a focus on different stats. We are especially weak to Moxie, but not much more than Mysticality. So these guys are still a little dangerous to us. Poison. Could poison them. This is true. Cusco's poison. Okay. And incendiary bullet. Oh, okay, that can be used in the place of a match. Well, also, okay, you have to combine kerosene and the match to get fire damage. Incendiary bullet is just going to do fire damage straight up. Noted, noted. Use some dynamite. That's 40. Beef ourselves. And we'll get a stun round on you. And I think we'll be safe. Okay, 5 HP per turn. 60. Yeah, okay, we can only take 2 of those hits. Guess it's time you try a lurk. Likely below the end of the West of Loathing series. Okie doke, Godspeed, my bro. Glad to have you in any format I get to see you in. Okay, and we're gonna wanna focus damage on you. Oh, that's so little because their mysticality is high. It would have been more worth our time if I made the brute skeletons. I think we're still safe. Almost missed the stream? Hi, Fox. Good to see you, bro. Real life coming at you or something? Okay, 13 health from you. We will fix ourselves up a bit. Oh, Lucy, don't spell it like that. The fox, the fox, the fox. There's 4 hours, we're good, Fox. Well, Fox is in a different time zone, so they're not always present around the end of stream. But technically you're right. Technically you're right. Yeah, we'll just yodel and take some health. Spooky yodel. And then we can do another stun on this guy, and I think we're good. The time zones. Bro's always forgetting. Oh, a star! I love that. Thank you. Okay. This will actually take him out. Okay. Okay. Stewed snake, 40 XP. 145. Because I'm your star? Oh. You were born on the cob, that's so corny. Lost your comprehension of those ever since the lockdown. You know, I feel like that would actually make people more aware of time zones because spending time on the internet involves more international social spaces. That's fair, though. That's fair. I need to not keep fighting snakes. I say, and then I fight more snakes. Oh, they're muscly boys again. Wait. I didn't make any skeletons. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I forgot to enscorcel more bone chips. You lose track of time and it's dark out. You wouldn't know if you're closer to the sun setting or rising. That's true. That's true. In my region, it's getting dark by 5 p.m. and it drives me crazy. Doesn't Doc hate necromancy? Yeah. Yeah, she's giving us some stink eye. But I kind of need the extra skills in hard mode, because we are playing in hard mode, and there's no toggling hard mode back off once you do toggle it. Okay, yeah, let's just use some more TNT. Dino DNA. 25 means that just Doc Alice alone will have the snake dead in 2 turns. Getting dark by 5 p.m. is a positive for you because it's a good indicator of when your other time zone friends go to bed. That's a really cute way of thinking of it. Okay, we're probably gonna be buying dynamite after this, which is fine, I guess. Okay, I'll take 1 hit from you. And we have 4 action points. I can just keep punching the absolute curd out of this snake, and we'll be fine. Yeah. Okay. Stewed snake. Let's go find our bone chips. Yes. Okay, theoretically, hard mode only lets you do 5 of these fights per day. So if we make it through 2 more of these battles, then we will have gotten everything we can get out of them. These are muscular boys. So I think just 1 of the skeletons is fine. Should be sunny all the time except for like 3 hours in the day? I know you probably mean in a 24-hour day cycle, Dada, but I'm imagining the way you're imagining this is full bright every hour except for like 1 p.m. to like 4 p.m. Just like a completely random in the middle of the quote-unquote day. Okay, did we do beef up? We did not do beef up. We can in fact do beef up. Maybe? Maybe. Gotcha. Currently pondering the subject of a possible MS Paint redeem. That means you didn't already have one pre-planned. Teehee. Teehee. It feels very appropriate to pause West of Loathing to do MS Paint redeems, if I'm honest. Something about the aesthetic. Okay. Yeah, I'm forgetting that the muscle snakes technically make it way lower stakes because we're also heavily resistant to muscle. So if I just stun swap these guys, then Alice and the skeleton will take them out for me. They don't do a lot of damage to me. I don't do a lot of damage to them. Okay. 6 to all enemies. Yes.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Okay, last one. That is 3 of them. And oh, they're mixed classes. We have 1 that uses Mysticality and 2 that use Moxie. This is gonna be a little more dangerous. Okay, You. I really wish there was a sound effect for them. To be fair, if you already had an idea, you could have done it like 4 streams ago. This is true. I was wondering why you didn't. But, it all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. For once, there's an actual good opening to use core on these guys. And it looks like we can do 17 to 20, 16 to 20 versus 17 from gore. We're definitely gonna beef. And ourselves, we're weaker to Moxie. We still need to stun someone. You and you beef. You and you beef. Oh, my homie's beefing it. Boop. Oh, those little dudes are not very strong. Okay, nothing to think about. You want some beef? Yes! I always want beef. I always need red meat. Oh gosh, okay, that was a lot of damage. That dude's still stunned for a turn, so 10 to all enemies. No, we'll do that. Bandage ourselves. Alright, fight you. Gotcha. Done. Done deal. You cannot back out of this. You know what's literally the point of the redeem? But you always fear the timing of your redeem being inconvenient. I appreciate that you think about it. I do appreciate that you think about it. I could edit the MS Paint redeem to be like quote-unquote at the end of stream, but I would also need to set up some kind of system that automatically reminds me and saves the prompt. Otherwise, it is leaving my head 100%. Okay. 2 dudes stunned. These other dudes are kind of useless. I think having Doc Alice heal us is more useful than her adding to the DPS right now. Also, if you can't tell, it's an onion on my forehead. Oh, it's gone! Okay. We need to get rid of one of you. Same amount of health here. I do also have some healing items we can plow through. I can also use TNT. Okay, that's 21, and we are now on us. Medkit recovers 10, and was it snake liver? That's a spleen. Liver heals us for 15. Let's just use the medkits for now. Because we need to make it through a couple more attacks. Puts us at 60. We'll use one more. Okay, 21. How inconvenient. Connor the Cowpuncher throwing at Fox the Snake Oiler at the snakes. Okay, let me finish this battle. Let me finish this battle, and we will do that. Do they not invent snake shots at around this point in history? I don't actually know what that is, if that's a real thing. Driving me crazy, that's only 1 damage. Okay, we do... Oh, we don't have enough action points. We might have to use smelling salts. Yeah, okay. Sneef Snorf. That will do exactly 30. Okay, okay. And you're 46. The loose ends of these numbers drive me crazy. Like, our skeletons might be able to cover our butt, but we still have to survive the other attacks is the thing. Let's get you ready to be downed, even if one skeleton hits you. Honestly, we could soften all of these guys to be ready for one-hit knockouts, and then get one more heal from Doc Alice. Or Doc Alice herself. Okay. I think that's enough to survive one more attack. And... we will be using all of our TNT here. However, we should survive long enough. Yes, for Doc to take everything out. Whew. Our inventory is getting thin, but we got a snake liver back from it. That's good. Supposedly we could do one more snake fight, but I think we're we're a little too thin on that regard. Okay. MS Paint. Let me... Oh, perfect. We have Undo playing. Okay. Pop open MS Paint. MS Paint. Okay. And goodbye West of Loathing. Hello MS Paint. And real quickly, we will also switch the category back to art. Don't let me forget to switch it back. Okay, you said you're a snake oiler, right? Yes. Yes. Okay, the other thing that I have to do is add a timer so that I keep these MS Paint redeems to like 10 or 15 minutes max. Okay, we can push 2 pixels? Yeah, 2 pixels. I guess we're gonna do this as actual stick figures for the West of Loathing style. Give you a bushy foxtail. Cannot deny you. Fox, Do you want any specific sort of gear on your character? Do you want, like, a snazzy little, like, gun holster or something? Describe yourself to me. A hat. Oh. Spiral. Hi, Wafer. Hi, Wafer. Good to see you, homie. Okay. We'll do like an action stance. Got the otter tail going on. And also, I have to have my hard mode hat. Hard mode hat, I think, is integral to my West of Loathing identity at this point.
Snake shots are specialized rounds used specifically to kill snakes. Their pellets are like the size of pepper flakes and hit just about as much. But in Call of Duty, they were so broken that if you so much as graze them, you're gonna get torn in half.
Spicy. That's a spicy. Okay, oh yeah, I should have my little otter nose. Also, Fox, do you intend for your character to be enjoying being thrown, or are you not happy about what's happening here?
When I get a chance, tag you on Throne. I'm not totally sure that I understand what you mean, Hot Rod, but if you are looking for Throne, as in the gift-giving application for stream, it is below stream itself. Not happy you have a gun. Oh, are you, like, saving me from the snakes? You're saving me? A little pew-pew assistance? Point was to shoot, but I threw you. Gotcha. Okay, so it's probably more like you were mad at me. Meant to say he was from the last stream. Oh, are you talking about the MS Paint redeem from last stream? Yes, that's in the Discord, and when I take the stream break, I can at you. You're in the Discord, right? I'm trying to yes, you're in the Discord. Yes, I can at you if that's what you're asking for. Okay, we'll give you a little belt with a little holster too. Double yeses. Okay. Some funky little dialogue. Okay, and the snakes are real simpler. Real shrimple. Shrimple as. Okay. And I got a little rattle here. Can even put the stripes on if we want. Shrimple snack, this is true. I am trying to help. That's you. I think we can recompose this a little more, like give it some more headroom here. Okay. Da 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 da. And zoom zoom. Zoom zoom. Oh, we're still using the marquee tool there. Take this up to 3-4 pixels? Yeah. Okay. Hard hat. My beloved, it's eating my brain. As is its right. Top 10 Fox moments. Bumber 15. Throwing box at a pile of bakes. Boop. Boop boop. I don't remember if the eyebrows are connected or not. We'll make them connected. Okay, fluffy hair. We are just a little guy. Just a little goober. Oh. It's spiral. It's Uzumaki time. It's Uzumaki time. Otter ears. Little otter ears. Yeet. Throw the snake whaler. Oh yeah, I think I was drawing myself with some funny little boots too. So we can keep that active. Keep the little boots on our character. Later. Later, this is true. Okay, little stick figure legs. And some fluffy hair. Okay. Wait a minute, I could make this the Go My Scarab meme. Pronounced water. Fun fact, the etymological origins of the word otter comes directly from water. This is not a coincidence. Go, my snake oiler! Burr's gonna go oil that snake. And that's such a euphemism. I can't defend that. I literally cannot defend that. Okay, womp. 'Cause, we makes the wa sound in French. That is true. That is true. Latin go burr. Latin go burr. Okay, snazzy little hat. We'll give you a little hat band. Yeah. How much love and care do we want to put into the hair? Imagine the next loathing game has Coop? 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 P? Koa. Coop. Hey Fox, can you drop one of your foxed emotes in chat real quick for me to look at? Koopy is your cousin. Understood. I'm gonna reference with one of your emotes. You know, that works. I think that's just enough. Yeah, that was just enough information for me to make a really simple addition for the hair. Though that does mean I got the bangs wrong. Hold on. Hold on, it would be more appropriate for me to do the bangs like that. Many emotes. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Okay, little arm over here. Wop wop. Wop wop. Gun. It's a gun. It's a ganooey. How do you draw a gun? It's probably good enough. You thought I were asking for visceral body fluids. Goodness. Ayo? Ayo? Imagine there's a Loathing game has Lewis. Super special cameo. Okay. Okay, snake. Nick, snake, cobra, cobra. Shout out to all my homies who know what I'm referencing. You're a real one if you know what that is. You'd play that Loathing game? Heck yeah. Shadows of Loathing already has him in your playthrough. True. True, 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 true. Super exclusive to Fox's streams. Crowbar. Nope. Wah, wah. I'm gonna give this snake really big scared eyes, because who the hell throws a snake oiler? Yeah, I'm gonna give bro the stripes. Bro deserves his stripes. Whamp, 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 whamp. Arbok? No. Is this gonna drive you crazy now? That I've made a reference that you don't recognize? Boop, 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 boop. I hope so. I hope they give you free grippy socks. Oh. Ekans, no. Okay. Oh, text box. I am trying to help. That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You have much more dignity than that. Lissy. Lissy offended on your behalf. Goodness. Okay. Let's go down to 1 pixel. Gonna do a couple of speed lines. just ruin my friendship with Fox. Never the same after that. Okay, let's take like a 3 pixel brush and separate. Oh wait, hold on. Do we have? No, we'd have to use the eraser for that. Never mind. The Fox slander is real. The Fox slander is real. I'm on a smear campaign. You're never getting elected position for #1 goober. Oh, can't believe your #1 most viewed streamer is bullying your #3 most viewed streamer. Fight, fight, fight. Who doesn't love a little bit of streamer drama? Come on. Okay, hide that. Do we want to do a little bit of a background? I think yes. I think yes. Just a little one. Just a little background. As a treat. Already asked earlier if I want some beef. You're right, I'm just cashing it in. I had a free beef token. Okay, what kind of noise even is that? Okay. Cave wall. Cave wall. Do a couple of little bits and bobs like this. No one's gonna see that. Why am I putting lines where no one's going to see them? Draw a cactuar. Yes, we are in cave. And I recently found out that there is an option to duplicate layers, which is gonna make filling in stuff like this deliriously easy. Like laughably easy. So I can really quickly just putz around here. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. And then produce an even bigger brush. And catch the extra bits. Boop. Boop. Okay. Perhaps the MS Paint doodles exist in the same universe. True. True. Okay. Let me hide my capture, because I have to do a screen display for that. Save as ping. Save as ping. And that is Doodle Redeem 25. Like usual, we will be putting that up on the Discord, so if you want to snag it, you know where to find it. If they do, Lewis should make the snake and Fox watch Popeye with him as well. Goodness. Your Popeye obsession is delightful. Okay, this is a good time for stream break. Like, we're technically exactly on schedule if we do our stream break right now. So I think we're gonna do that. Let me, before I forget, switch category back to West of Loathing. Okay. That didn't do it. Hello? West of Loading. Good. Good. Okay. And y'all know the drill. I'm going to take 15 minutes. That is for me to stretch, take care of my physical body. I hope that you take care of yourselves as well. And hopefully I will see you back here in the allotted time. If not, glad to have caught you at all. Okay. Did you explode? You're gonna explode during the... That's not what self-care looks like, Fox. That's not what self-care looks like. Okay. I'm trusting you. VRB. Okay. We back. We back because I say so.
Okay. Theoretically, we can do one more snake fight. However, there is a bunny drawn on my forehead. However, we are completely out of TNT. Let's see if I can escorcel some more bone stuff. Bones? Bone? Okay, no, not in here, because they're like consumables. There we go. And scorsel. And scorsel. That's all. And then you. One more? Okay. Danger zone. But I like danger. I don't like danger this much. Okay, muscular, eldritch. Okay, muscly boy isn't that spooky. The eldritch ones are going to be the most trouble. Think having one or two of these guys is worth it. Quick, throw the snake oiler. True. For anything else, we will beef up. We can light one of them on fire. We can light one of them on fire, I think. Kerosene. Match. Throw the match. That could have double meaning. And I guess we'll stun the Flameo boy. And we will take damage from the Eldritch Soup Snake, and then a little from the muscular one, but we're fine. Since we're discussing it, you forgot how silly the Popeye Redeem drawing was. I'm glad you still like it. I'm proud that I made it like have such an awkward vibe. Okay, we're gonna want to focus damage till 0 spooky versus 18. I think the Stampede's gonna whiff on the Eldritch Snake, but it's good. Still love emo Connor. I'm glad. Yeah, these are not going to hit the Eldritch ones. We're better off just minimizing the damage we're taking from the muscular one. Difference in vibes between Connor MS Paint Lewis and Weaver's MS Paint Lewis. I am less familiar with Lewis than Wafer is. So me making him like smug, probably out of character. Is it funny though? Perhaps. Okay. 23 hit points there. We will be able to stun this guy, so we'll be taking less damage. Here is a scatter blast from you. Connor Lewis, man. Wafer Lewis, twink. I'm of the mind that twink doesn't have to come from body type. It can also come from vibes. However, I am not the keeper of the Lewis canon. So if you tell me that I drew him too tall and too wide,
can't argue with that. I also wouldn't take that to mean you don't like the drawing either, for the record. I have half-decent skin at receiving art critique. Whereas there are people who are very sensitive to how their art is perceived by others, and that's understandable because it can be a very personal thing. I find Manly Lewis hilarious. He's a Chad just for this drawing. We have his cute little joyous birthday Lewis versus Connor Lewis looking like he lives in his mom's basement. Yes. Oh my god, it looks like we can still fight more of these snakes. I'd be stupid. I'd be stupid. I am stupid, but I'd be especially stupid to keep fighting them right now. Okay, soup. Soup to breadwood. Leg hair in particular, good. Good. I wanted it to be extra clear that legs are naked. You encounter a goblin chef out having produce. Oh, out harvesting produce. By which you mean knocking lumps off a cactus. It gives you some real side-eye when it sees you. Hey you, a human! To keeping away from these lumps that are mine. Or maybe I'm cooking you instead. What? You goblins don't people to eating? Do ya? Ha! No, gross. I did saying that to scare you away. Did you scared? Jeez, yeah, a little. Nice! Lewis just stays in the basement watching Popeye 24/7. He hasn't shaved his legs in weeks. So, what's cooking? Lumps. Okay then. Oh, those lumps. Giving me, or I'm giving you some lumps. Okay. I am lumps collecting, so yes, more lumps giving to me. That's not really what it's a metaphor. I mean, I'll hit you. To hitting you. Giving lumps is hitting? So you are hitting me if I'm not hitting you? What? How about we just not hitting? Okay, fine. You gain 20 XP. You do think the Connor Lewis looks a bit old, but it adds to the vibes. This is Lewis in 20 years. Okay, bread bowls. No yeast, no bread, no library book, logging permit, soup. I got them all right here. You're a real lifesaver. I was about ready to gnaw my own beard off. That'd have been a shame. Okay. There we go. And mail call. Animal. Diggy dog, it's animal. There's an open grave here, which is a little weird. Maybe they forgot to bring the body and had to go back to get it? Man, I bet that would be really embarrassing. Oh hey, there are a few things in here already. Maybe they were just burying this junk but forgot to fill the hole back in? Free stuff. I love free stuff. Okay. You use the cheat sheet to find the route map that leads to Brentwood. You follow the map, and along the route to Brentwood, you find a suspicious-looking house. Chuck's house. Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal, after all, but you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on here. Maybe you're just being paranoid. There's already a multiverse of Lewises. Fantastic. A cellar door. Man, I bet it's all kinds of horror down there, like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. Approach the door hesitantly. You could be getting yourself into a real bad situation. And 2 unmarked graves. I'm gonna put some stock into this person and just knock. You knock on the door. A voice inside calls out, "Come in. It's open." It's always open. The door creaks open and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of indeterminate age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter, his eyes gleaming. He's standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. "Hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast." Your what? Blood and breakfast. Oh, sorry. I have a lisp. A lisp? Yes, it makes lud sound like lud. A bed and breakfast. People also tell me I emphasize words oddly, but I don't get that at all. There's a lot of blood on the floor. I can't help but notice you have a giant pool of blood on your floor. Blood? Oh, no. I can see why you might think that, as this is certainly red-like blood. But this is tomato soup. Tomato soup? Yes, I spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was just getting started cleaning up when you arrived. There's a kettle on the stove and it's still hot. A little pantry shelf with various tins and jars on it. There's nothing very unusual, but you do notice 2 jars of tea leaves labeled Sleepy Time and Earl Grape. The blood is almost typing quirk-esque. Homestuck fan. Sorry, that's private. It's my blood room. Your what? My blood room. My bedroom. Oh, right. Gotcha. This is a large collection of steel chains and hooks, as well as knives, shears, and other bladed instruments. Everything is covered in rust. Or possibly dried blood? Or possibly both. Aha, you've noticed my collection. Yeah, it's dramatic. It all belongs to my father, his father before him. They were butchers. And you? I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with family tradition to run my little blood and breakfast. You forgot about Homestuck, frankly? You're just a Kesha Stuck fan these days. Goodness. Chuck is staring at you. You notice that his left eye has a tendency to drift sideways as he stares, and then reset when he blinks, which is not often. Bro's doing his stretches. Excuse me. Yes, how can I help you? You said you were running a bed and breakfast? That's what I said, yes. Has a mailman been by recently? Why, yes. My last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you just mean that he left. I like to think he'll always be here. In spirit. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special blend of tea that's a real knockout. What kind of sausage? He's gonna say blood sausages. Oh. What kind of sausages? Long pork sausages. My grandfather's own Recipe. Did you just say long pork? That's right. I make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way. This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many different reasons. You mentioned a special tea blend? Yeah, I have a special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. Huh. Could I have a look at the guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest has only just checked out, and I still need to clean up the mess. Oh. Checking the basement. It's locked. But it's locked to keep you out? Or is it locked to keep something in? Whoa, it's a plotco lock. Those things are unpickable. Goodness, okay. What can we do here then? Switch labels. You surreptitiously swap the labels. Chuck doesn't seem to have noticed. Okay, tea time. Menu, special tea blend. Oh, that reminds me. I left the kettle on. The water should be boiled by now. Would you care for a cup of tea? No thanks, I'm good. Chuck pours himself a cup of tea and sips at it while staring at you. After a bit, he starts to look drowsy. Oh my, I'm coming over all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my hood down for a few minutes. It's been a long day. Excuse me. Sure. Normal bedroom. Normal bedroom. A very normal, not at all empty room. A poisonous sleeping elixir. The gift from the princess who brought sleep is calling. Going through Chuck's drawer seems like maybe not a good idea. There's a key on the top of the dresser, though. Yoink. Yoink indeed. Okay. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. You unlock the door and steel yourself for what you're about to see. Doesn't look nearly as horrific down here as you expected, unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. Hey, looks like this is the missing bag of mail. Yoink. You sling the sack of mail over your shoulder. Neither rain nor sleet nor super creepy B&B proprietors. Okie dokie. Ooh, books. There are quite a few books on here, actually. Advanced cowpunching, locks and how to pick them. Dangerously advanced Nex-Mex. Bed. There's a blank postcard on the nightstand. Okay, crab walk. Look at us go. As you're climbing out of the cellar, a mailman approaches you. Oh man, thank goodness. You found my mail. This mailbag's yours? Yeah, I've been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented a little room here as a sort of mini vacation. Chuck's a great guy. A little weird, I guess, but real personal, and his cooking is great. The tomato soup, those great big sausages, his tea did wonders for my insomnia too. It did seem pretty effective. Anyways, I forgot my mailbag and wasn't sure where I left it, so I've been retracing my steps for ages. Thanks for finding it. Sure, no problem. Here you go. The mailman walks away with the bag over his shoulders, whistling a cheerful tune. Okie dokie. Yeah, no, nothing weird. Dark howdy skill. When you're an advanced practitioner of Nex-Mex, sometimes the most important thing is for your eyes to turn jet black and for you to get way smarter and more evil and more dangerous even as your frail body withers away. Every time we read the Nex-Mex books, we get another debuff. And I'm not 100% sure that they're still worth it at this point, like, based on how quickly we're getting debuffed. However, lockpicking, no problem. Oh, we've already learned everything this book has to teach us. Okay, and then cow punching. Okay, we have the old one too, ever vigilant, and menacing moo. Menacing moo is going to be good because that means they deal less muscle damage to us and we deal more muscle damage to them. Finally, you unleash an earth-shattering moo that destroys the rock you're sitting on and the book. Goodness. Okay. Think we're good to mosey around then. We could stop in Breadwood. Ooh, we do have mail to give to Roy Bean. You see a few buildings off in the distance and spur Necropancer towards them to investigate. It turns out to be the old Kellogg Sanatorium. You remember reading about this place in the papers. Crazy guy, obsessed with bodily and spiritual purity. Charging rich people an arm and a leg to eat bad food for a few weeks. This is based on a real life thing. Like, Kellogg, the guy who made Kellogg's cereal, thought that bland cereal could stop people from jorking it. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Okay, main building, gymnasium. And some harvestables. Requires lockpick in 3. Lockpick in 1,000. Yeah, we're only halfway to being able to open that barn. Your body is still wrong. It's the Stretch Master 4000. You strap yourself into the machine and allow it to inflict some warm-up stretches on you. The machine pulls too hard, which promptly yanks one of your shoulders out of its socket. That's scary. Okay, wait, I gotta see the rest of these. Can I read that? It's the lung flex. We're gonna do a thing to the thing. You put your mouth on the blast hole and turn the valve on the side of the machine. A blast of air inflates your lungs, making you really dizzy. It's the vibromatic skeletal agitator. No way, you're done with these stupid machines, at least for a while. Okay, main building. It's a big ruler. It's like a scale, but for height. According to this ruler, you are 3 horses and 8 pounces tall. You don't know how to use this ruler correctly. Years worth of height and weight recordings. It's a scale. It's like a ruler, but for weight. According to the scale, you weigh 2,300 weight. You don't know how to use this scale correctly. It's a list of draconian fitness rules the guests of this sanatorium have to adhere to. Let's start the office. I think I know where that belongs. A grotesque anatomical chart. They've got the spleen mixed up with the liver. It's the ape skeleton from the petting cemetery. Mine. You fold up the ape skeleton and stuff it in your pocket. Goodness. Sure are a lot of books about animals on this shelf. Mostly medical journals and Bibles. And some old National Geographics. Whoa. Hello? Hello. So, you're a ghost, huh?
Yes, it does appear so. And alas, without me here to instruct them, my regime of purity, all my patients have fled.
Does there be an elf on the shelf? Excellent grammar. Good to see you, Noah.
That's probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside and their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, you know. What's this whole purity kick about anyways? My threefold plan to the elimination of corrupting influences. Would you like to hear about it?
Sure, lay it on me.
The first step I call purity of the glands. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires and cease any self-polluting activities.
Like what? Smoking cigarettes?
Well, yes, but speaking more of, nighttime activities. Alone.
What?
Anyways, that's the first step.
Okay, what's the second step?
The second step is purity of guts. This is accomplished through frequent cold water enemas.
Yikes.
And consumption of wholesome, nutritious grain flakes, manufactured through my personal, scientifically developed recipe.
What makes them different from any other breakfast cereals?
Did you not hear me? The recipe is scientifically developed.
Dude's dead, so you think these people jumped him and tore him apart?
Alright, what's the third step? The final step is purity of muscles. I've developed an extensive exercise regime featuring several workout machines I've invented myself.
Yes, it's Kellogg.
Neat. And all this together, what was it? My regime eliminates corrupting influences from the body, thus purifying the body, mind, and soul.
Well, sounds like a good result to shoot for. And it works?
Certainly it does. Just look at me.
You're dead.
Only coincidentally.
Fantastic. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. Oh, good. Those machines turn them into gorillas, and they just ate them for protein. Oh my. Everything here needs lockpicking 3. We're not... Bed is covered in bones. Scrap of paper under the pillow. Looks like the torn out page of a diary. Supposed to achieve purity of glands, but I can't stand sleeping in those metal pants. Oh, there's a skeleton in this bed and it's wearing weird metal pants. Hold on. -5, Moxie. They don't do anything else. That's hilarious. Okay. Purity is the best sauce. It's a combination of grain sifter, flour and mill, who knows what. Its grain hoppers are currently empty. Label on this thing says dough press. This is a large oven, but it doesn't have a door, just a wide slot. The description, though. I elected to not read it. Okay, we're not particularly ripe with things to do here until we get lockpicking. However, I could bring that skeleton back to the petting cemetery, as well as deliver the meal to Roy. You find a rectangular hole roughly 3 feet wide by 6 feet long by 6 feet deep, so it's either a grave or the future site of half of an in-ground hot tub. The stuff you find in there makes you lean more towards the grave theory. Perfumed pocket square, okay. Okay. Mail for Roy. I found this letter addressed here. A letter? You hand it over. He opens it, reads it, snorts derisively and tosses it into the fireplace behind him. Thanks anyways. How you doing on them jelly beans, kid? Still looking. Okay, yeah, we are still missing beans. How many beans? Paraguay murder bee honey jelly bean. 6,000 meat. I kind of want to buy that later. Of the score. No. No. Okay, petting cemetery. There's a skeleton out here in the desert. That's not very strange because people die all the time in the desert. The skeleton, however, is doing arm curls with a pair of iron dumbbells. He doesn't have any muscles, but somehow his bones are extremely ripped and or swole. Oh my god, that takes intimidating 5. That doesn't even begin to make sense. Medically speaking, yeah, that's utterly absurd. Okay. His head's so wide. Okay, well, Doc should be able to one-shot him, so I'm just gonna get a stun off. And... shaka 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 shaka. Bye! You won! And it turns out what they say is true. Skeletons with big bones have big feet. They say that? He was also carrying some kind of brochure. Kellogg Ranch brochure. Alice picks up a bone and examines it carefully. Her eyes light up. Evidently, she had an epiphany of some sort. If St. Beathus couldn't withstand that, then you couldn't either. True. Okay, let's bring that... Okay, I think it goes here? That should be it, yeah? Kellogg must have used this for anatomy lectures, which probably made some of his students feel self-conscious about the length of their arms. Do I return it to the guy up front? Something I can do for you, miss? I noticed you're missing ape. Yeah, that ridiculous fool Kellogg stole it to use for anatomy lessons. I tried to tell him it's stupid to use an ape skeleton to teach human anatomy, especially when there's actually plenty of human skeletons out in the desert for free. He just wouldn't hear it, though. Listen, I'll give you 50 meat to go and steal it back from him. Sure. Okay. Looks like we talked to him about the other ones, too, then. It just so happens I happen to have it right here. Marvelous. Well done. Ah, welcome back, old friend. Pack rat. Ooh. Okay, some hippies stole it. Fort of Darkness. And... buffalo. I never actually had a buffalo, but I set the pedestal up just in case. If you can find me enough buffalo bones for a whole skeleton, I'll buy them off you for 50 meat. I know where to get them. Buffalo bones. The elites don't want you to know this, but the skeletons in the Wild West wastelands are free. They were free. Okay, we can get bones from here. You find a crate lying at the side of the road. It has Lost Dutch Oven Mine stenciled on it. Isn't that way in the opposite corner of the territory? That seems pretty lost. You pry the lid off the crate and help yourself to the contents. Finders keepers. Okay, buffalo. Are they still fused? Yes. Yeah, these are permanently fused. I ruined the puzzle for these, but I did get fudge. Okay, I think it's over here. Okay, grab a buffalo's worth. You consult the list the guy at the petting cemetery gave you and grab all the bones. Are we strong enough to fight these guys? You look through the bars and see 100 of buffalo human skeleton hybrids locked in there, 3 to a cell. Let's try it. Okay. ones providing cover. If I remember right, that only is a problem if you are Moxie-based. Beef. Buffalo Soldier. Cursed Buffalo Soldier. So there is a difference between them, which is these guys are based on mysticality. One of them is based on muscle, but still highly mystical. Okay. Pouch. And hopefully Doc... Yes, Doc can one-shot these. Good. Okay, yeah. I think the reason why we got so destroyed by these guys when we last visited here was largely due to our deficit in speed. Okay. Yeah, you're a muscle dude. We don't particularly care about you, but I will stun you. Shaka, 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 shaka. Okay, and... I mean, whatever, man. We'll just tap you with a cactus. just to take your dignity away, we're gonna hit you with a cactus. Okay. You put those Buffalo Soldiers out of their mystery. Blick. Some of them hadn't really finished decomposing. You gained 200 meat. We can keep fighting them. Okay, let's farm these guys real quick. Okay, Rifleman. Cursed. And Cursed. So all these guys are a little bit of a threat. Let's stun that guy with the rifle for sure. And destroy you. I have a little bit of water between rounds. A little dangerous, but I think we're right on the money for difficulty level for this to be okay. Water. So how do I think the meat is made into currency around here? Like protein extracted coins? I mean, the symbol for meat is literally just a steak. And also, meat is also like veins of ore in the ground. I think it's just as is. And if it's just steaks, how is it preserved? You know, sometimes I feel that money that expires, money that has an expiration date, could do a real number on wealth hoarding. Okay, that was 2. We're just gonna keep farming these guys. Okay, cursed rifle. In my opinion, the meat in this game is probably... It probably gets dried like a jerky. So far it seems like a good money farm. The money, yeah, but honestly, the bigger value for me at this point in the game is getting as much XP as possible to keep up with the differences in strength of enemies. Okay, yeah, see, that dude does almost half of our health in one go. I should probably just hit the rifleman again. But yeah, if I had to have a headcanon on how the meat in-game is preserved, dried like jerky. Okie dokie. Oh, I don't think I ever noticed that the stuns actually stack on top of each other. Which means that if you disable them for 2 rounds, then you could stack them to get, like, multiple rounds of clearance on a person. Neat. Good to notice. Okie dokie, have at it, Doc. If I recall right, that was battle 3, which means we can do 2 more of these. Okay. Should be 4. We have cursed, cursed, cursed. We'll stun the healthiest one, which is upper right. Boink. And let's mark the second healthiest one right off the bat. Yeah. Okay, we'll keep you stunned. And get rid of you. And just for the vibes. Just for the vibes. Give him another punch. Okie dokie. You put those buffalo soldiers out of their misery. And this should be our last battle we can do in theory. Normal soldier, cursed, and normal. We'll be stunning the cursed one then. Gapow. Whammo. 3 turns to victory. Nothing doing. Boop. And saw you into bits. Another cursory stun. And a shaka shaka shaka. The other thing is we have 2 items on that are increasing our meat gains. That was 5. But we can still fight more. That's interesting. Either I miscounted, or we can fight more than 5 despite having the hard hat. I'm gonna keep going for maybe a couple more to see when the hat stops us. There is every chance that I just cannot count. That is a very realistic option. But as long as we're only fighting 3 of these guys at a time, then we're not having any kind of problem. Honestly, we could probably handle 4 just barely. Just because we're always stunning 1, killing the second one, receiving damage from the third one, and then by that time it's Jover. Whereas 2, we would have the first round, stun 1, kill 1, take damage from 2. Which would mean we would have to survive 2 attacks, which I think we could just barely manage. If we were really, in theory, fighting that many, but 3 has been pretty consistent. Okay, get bumped. Yeah, yeah, this should be battle, like, 7. No, it really is just a money farm. Like, an uncapped money farm. Keep stunning this guy. The whole thing with hard mode is the hat you can't take off, so you can't wear better hats. And also the hat prevents you, like, in story, from doing most of the farmable battles too many times. This is also interesting because it's definitely upping Doc Alice, and having her beefed is also really important. Feels a little bit like cheating. Uh-oh. That was the wrong thing. Uh-oh. Hey, we're gonna find out if we can survive 2 hits. If you can't have your plushie, then you'll have to settle for the real thing. Careful, bro. That could be interpreted as, like, a safety threat. I would not recommend saying that to live streamers. However, I will assume that you have good intentions and good vibes. Okay, we'll confirm we could theoretically fight 4 of these skeletons at once. Okay. That should have been, like, battle 8 or 9. I mean, we'll be able to afford everything soon. Alright, stun you. Ooh, I hiccup there. No one heard that, right? Okay, a trick that I had for hiccups that my mother taught me that works every time, but people don't typically believe me on, is drinking water from the wrong side of the glass. I literally just did it during stream break because I always slam a bunch of food and then sometimes that gives me hiccups. But so, if you think about drinking from a glass of water, you drink from the part of the rim that's closest to your face. Instead, what you do is you put your upper lip on the part of the rim of the glass that's the farthest away from your body, and then you bend forwards until you can drink that way. And your body is so keen on not drowning that between drinking and holding your breath, the hiccups are forced to stop, just like instinctually. However, I have had people call absolute BS on that. It's like, no, just try. And they're like, I don't know how to do it. I'm just like, I'm showing you a diagram of how to do it. And they're like, this is ridiculous. And I'm just like, okay, fine. Suffer from hiccups then. Anyways, that's today's hot tip. If you have hiccups, just drink funny and try not to drown. Okay, theoretically this is battle 10. If the cap for XP farming was raised, I would expect it to be raised to 10. So if I still have the option to fight after this, I'm going to assume that it's infinite and just walk away. It's gotta be infinite. Okay. Officially leaving them alone. Turlets. Little wooden container filled with reading material. I missed this. I missed a cow punching book. Okay. The old one too, and ever vigilant. 3 punch attacks in quick succession. Versus increases your AP. We'll go for the AP. You study the situational awareness techniques until you can read them with the eyes in the back of your head. Then you shoot the book into pieces because you don't trust it or anything else anymore. Fantastic. Okay. Bones rule. Okay, you can hide in there. We've did it. We've done that before. Skull? Yeah! Lockpick in 3 again. Lockpick... What's our XP at? Oh! Lockpicking 3. Yes. Buffalo Soldier Diagram and Gravedigger's Flask. This is a detailed diagram of one of those buffalo skeleton, human skeleton hybrids. Interesting. Okay, we're just back at the start. Let's go back to the petting cemetery. Looks like someone left their campfire burning. That's dangerous. On closer inspection, it turns out to be a nest of fire snakes. That's still pretty dangerous. Nah. Ain't scared of you. Get pounched. Bamp. And scattershot. Oh, here's a good chance for me to use the gore attack. We never use that. Bros break out the snuggle emotes. That's crazy. Okie dokie. Wait, what is that wafer emote doing? Just vibing? At first I thought it was wafer playing an accordion, and I had to give that a real double take. Okay, we'll stun this guy again. It is! Oh, excellent. Excellent. Okay, is it worth using gore again? 28 health. This will do 15, and then we'll be able to do 13 at least? Yes. It's just 15 now. Love Doc Alice. Ooh, more snake livers. That's good. Okay. No pack rat, buffalo bones. Well now, these'll do just fine. Excuse me while I go wire these together real quick. He sets up the skeleton on its pedestal and then returns and gives you a pouch of meat. Okay. Hippies. Fort of Darkness. Let's go visit the Fort of Darkness. All these cannons have flowers stuck in the barrels. That's cute. Okay, you can forage. Ooh, we can't forage this. We can forage this. Loco weed. What does that do? You're just crazy about this stuff. No, wait. I meant because of... Not about... Gives you 2 action points. Okay. Nothing we can do there without... Oh. Okay. This young lady is dressed in fancy, expensive traveling clothes through hardware and has made them dirty and ragged. Also, her pupils are about the size of teacups. Wow, hi! A new face! My name's... 1 second. Irene, she giggles. Everyone here just calls me Mushroom, so I forget sometimes. Howdy, Irene. I'm Doodle. What's your story? Oh, not much to tell. I was hitchhiking to Frisco a few months back, but I stopped here and never got around to continuing, you know? We're like a big happy family here, and everyone's so nice and appreciative of how I know so much about mushrooms. Mushrooms? Uh-huh. They're good for all kinds of things, if you know which ones to pick. If you want, I can tell you a few of my favorites. Okay, cool. Ooh, free. How about a free mushroom? Well, I guess. I suppose they're ultimately free after all. Sure. One won't hurt. Plus, what do I even need meat for? It's a pale mushroom covered with a powdery layer of spores and lit from within with a subtle glow. Opens your eye halfway. Oh, your third eye. The Curtsians have really taught you a lot about how to take advantage from hippies, plus 10 moxie. Exactly. Thanks. This guy seems to be in a daze, looking around incomprehensively at the boots and cobbler's tools around him. Hi there. Those are some pretty good boots you made. Are they for sale? Oh, no? I mean, I'd like to sell them to you, but they aren't mine. You didn't make them? It's funny how everyone assumes that, but no, these were all made by elves. Elves? Yeah, man, like little elf guys. They're hard to see just, like, out of the corner of your eye, you know? But I'll be kind of standing here and just kind of... And then, like, oh, hey, I got another pair of boots in my hands. Guess the elves made some more boots. I haven't made a pair of boots myself in, I don't know, like a year? Years? Something. These elves keep making them, though. I don't know why. Weird. Okay. You should open a boot store. Huh? A store to sell your boots in? They're not mine, though. They're... Right, the elves. But the elves can't be making them just for fun, right? I think they're making them so you can sell them. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. There's a town called Dirtwater. You could open a really nice shop there. Tiny guns? Tiny guns? That's a pretty long trip. But, like, it'd be dangerous. I'd be worried about the elves. They wouldn't make it, you know? I've got just the thing. Wow. Wow, what? Look at all these little tiny guns. See, with these, the elves will be able to defend themselves on the road to Dirtwater. Oh man, that's so weird. Okay, yeah, cool. He packs his boots and tools together and heads out of the tent. It'll be kind of amazing if he actually makes it to Dirtwater, but stranger things have happened. Means our character was so ready to send this guy to his death. Goodness. Only snake shots can be loaded in those tiny guns, true. Okay, nothing we can do with his stuff. Bones. Ha, I'm Doodle. Salutations, Doodle. They call me Talking Dude because of extensive knowledge of the principles of philosophy and the arguments and conundrums surrounding its various aspects and interpretations. I bet that's not why they call me that. Can I interest you in a discussion of particular courtesy and philosophy, Doodle? Sure. Why not? The Talking Dude begins and you immediately tune out. Interesting. He acknowledges your interest and barrels onwards. Fascinating. Narrow your eyes. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. You keep him talking with the subtlest of body language. Of course. Your posture alone is enough to keep him talking. Actually seems like some of this is rubbing off on you. What if we keep going? It's probably gonna loop. I doubt there's anything else for us to get here, but You know. You know. Okay. I want to see what that did. Oh, plus 10 mysticality. Yeah, no, we're cool with that. Can we get to those books? No. That's the pack rat right there. You stuff the pack rat skeleton in your bag. The lady is too preoccupied with the contents of her head to notice. Ah, I'm Doodle. Teeth, teeth, clavicle, femur, teeth. Wow. Okay. Give her some gold teeth. She blinks at the gold teeth you hand her and takes a spool of wire out of her toolbox. Soon she presents you with an elaborate tiara. Not enough, she mutters. Not nearly enough. Ah, thanks. Cool, we can't wear that. Give her some bones. You hand her an armload of bones. She starts mechanically picking through them, selecting some and discarding others based on criteria you can't seem to discern. Eventually, having chosen the best two from the pile, she secures them together with wire and screws, and hands you something that basically looks like a sword. The skull chips are more valuable to us, but I just want to see what she makes. Oh. You hand her some bone chips, and she stops muttering. Her eyes seem to focus a little, and she takes some glue out of her toolbox and presses the chips into a ring. As soon as she gives the ring to you, though, she's back to her muttering. Favorite character right there. Okay. More random encounters with skeletons. Spooky damages set of physical. 7 moxie, which we will not be able to wear because of the hat. But it has a nice sell value. And how does that compare to our cactus? The same except for the plus 7 muscle. So yeah, we'll stick with the cactus. Okay. Hello. Ah, hello, yes. I'm Todd. Doodle. Pleased to meet ya. So, what do you do around here, Todd? I'm a chemist. I've been researching the properties of some of the local mushrooms. Properties like what? I like how they get you totally wrecked. Right. I'm kidding. They actually have a lot of interesting properties that could be a real boon to medicine. They may even hold a solution to many psychological disorders. Oh, well that's pretty interesting. The fact that they also get you absolutely smashed is just a happy side effect. Woo. I see. If you have any dirty hippicus. Lactarius dirty hippica. Okay. Dirty hippica mushrooms, I can refine them into a more potent potable, i.e. a potion. I in fact do. He boils up your mushroom and distills results into a little bottle for you. Is this fort full of weirdos? It's full of people having a great time. Go easy on this stuff. It has a real kick to it. What does that do now? Fully opens your third eye. Hope you didn't have any You swallow the extract. The world turns inside out and your mind replaces it. You gain an effect. Backhark Galactarius. Hold on. What does that do? Was that... You consume something given to you by a hippie. A classic mistake. Your third eye is all the way open. Should we go look at the spirals in the cultist areas? This woman is rocking back and forth, making farting sounds as she rapidly flaps her lips with her fingers. Hi. What exactly are you doing? Nothing really, just making dumb noises to entertain myself. It's kind of reminiscent of something, but I'm not sure what. She shrugs. Okay. Oh. This tall, muscular, bald man is leading his students in an aerobic workout routine. His voice is powerful, yes, disconcertingly soft as he counts off. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Excuse me, what's going on here? Exercise. You must strengthen the body. If the body's weak, then the mind cannot be strong. These two are one. Who are you? I am Kurtz. My methods will usher a new age of power and will. Can I exercise with you? Kurtz glances at your clothes. You do not have a proper attire. Before muscle comes skin. Before skin comes clothes. You look around and sure enough, everyone else is wearing the same striped pants and weird fuzzy headband. We're not gonna be able to do this because of the hat, are we? I think we sold the headband a while ago because we just functionally can't wear it. Gotta go? Absolutely. If you are hopping into a car, have a safe drive. What happens if we turn the music off? No. And we cannot communicate with these folks. Okay. We're missing out on an event because of hard mode, but so be it. It's a sealed crate of old army supplies. Same here. Wait a minute. What was that ring? Hold on. Military school class ring, +8 pistol attack. This heavy ring goes on your trigger finger, not your ring finger. Neat. Bunch of military manuals. They all look too complicated for you except one. Cannon loading for idiots. This is a book about how to load a cannon, written at a reading level that is more or less equivalent to illiteracy. This book is so rudimentary that it's insulting to your intelligence, even though you know almost nothing about loading cannons. Huh. Okay, so I think we keep this for someone else then? One of the drawers in this cabinet is open a crack. Last entry says she was buried in plot 420 of the military cemetery up north. Already visited that. Safe Kraken 2. Do we have any Safe Kraken? No, we've not acquired Safe Kraken at all. Okay, big pile of old military supplies. Yeehaw. And that's it, ain't it? Okay. We can go take that pack rat to the cemetery. And I think we want to visit Madness Moor Mine as well to see if those spirals mean anything now. Okay. There's a goblin marching down the trail in a soldier uniform, the pants of which have been seriously pinned up on account for the goblin's stubby little legs. It salutes you when it sees you. Hello! Hello. What's up? I am soldiering. Yes, I can see that. I didn't think there were any goblins in the military. What's your unit? What? We are a uniform getting. From dead soldiers, man. Am a soldier now. Not quite how that works. If soldier, then soldiering properly. Upright standing. Oh, yes. Saluting. Hello. Giving supplies. Sempering fee. Good. At easin'. Okay, pack rat time. Bravo! Safe and sound. Thank you kindly, miss. All in a day's work. That's all of them, yeah? Untrue to its name, it is a solitary creature, but true to its name, it's a type of rat. Okay. I mean, I guess next time we get knocked out, we can pick some more stats. And... Madness Moor Mine. Let's do it. You You've crossed paths with Wander and Sally again. Howdy doodle. Interested in trading? You bet. Heck yeah. Okay, soap again. Dynamite might be good. Lucky Marigold. Or work boots. Honestly, it's more useful because I can sell her stuff now. This is the second cultist mask that I've grabbed, but we still can't use it. We have that tiara we can sell. Yeah. There's the Kurtzfitz pants. Locks and how to pick them. We already have that. I think that's it. What is the perfume? Stench resistance. And it goes on your lapel. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all we want to sell, and I'm not... Well, dynamite. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll just buy her dynamite out. Okay. And I think that's it. Yes. To the mines. Okay. Look a weed. I don't think we're experiencing... You can headband this person. Ah, what's up? I got some rocks. Yeah? The master gave them to me. He wanted me to have them. Okay. What's so cool about them? They're mine. Don't touch them. You whip an El Vibrato headband out of your pocket and onto her head. What happened to me? What have I done? That wasn't me. She staggers away in a daze. Okay. You okay? You seem kind of injured. I fell down, but the master picked me back up again. That's nice. He'll pick us all back up. He'll pick you back up. That is 94 mysticality, but it's only one person. Stun you. Let's see, how much damage? Not a lot. Let's see, they're basically immune to the spooky damage. I'd be better off just using the Haymaker repeatedly, because that's a flat 30. Yes, we should have just enough AP to take this person out with only Haymaker. Okay. You beat what stuffing remains out of the cultist. Do I still have the headband? No. Why is your mask different? Because I'm the leader of the cell? How can you be down here and not know that? Look, I passed 7 different guys to get here. Obviously, if I weren't meant to be here, that would be impossible. I suppose. So who's this master everyone's talking about? Our great dark master, Roberto. Are you sure you're supposed to be down here? Sure, it's fine. We don't have to fight these guys, which is interesting and rare. Says, Dear Jeff, the big guy says to stay out of here. Praise be Roberto. Oh, Roberto. Praise be Roberto. Sincerely, Geff. I mean, we're not Jeff. Your El Vibrato transponder goes crazy. Your deft picking reveals a ladder leading downwards. Okay. The screen on this machine says Chano. Legswear and footwear. The machine emits a noise like a duck and the slot opens. The El Vibrato scraps in your pack vibrates, so you stick them in the slot but nothing happens. Must not be enough. I think we can fabricate stuff here. El Vibrato cylinder. Punch cards. Pile of broken El Vibrato machinery. Those punch cards we can take back to the well. If I had to guess, it's probably hat, something for a lapel, pants, and then shoes. Okay. I'm gonna peek in here real quick too. No, I was already here. Yeah. Okay. We could continue with West of Loathing, however, my voice is not feeling great. I hate feeling like a quitter, but I would greatly like to wrap stream and give my vocal cords a rest that I do not regret it later. So I think with that, we'll leave things right here. Go to main menu, and then we will go pick someone to raid. Oh, teenage exocolonist. Multiple people doing art. Who else? Glottal basically just started, and their viewership isn't crazy high, so I think I'll be throwing you guys in that direction. More streams later down the line? Absolutely. Ooh, let me also real quick. Okay. Let me set this up. Raid. Glottal. Y'all know, bro. I thought we were hopping, but we're eating. True. You already know Glottal around here. Bro is an artist. They have made their own live 2D rig. They have fantastic vibes, and I love brushing shoulders with them. Hope this still gives you clams? Absolutely. Yeah, raiding out will give you clams for the raid out, regardless of where the raid sends you. But yeah, y'all know the drill. Be good to streamer, be good to each other, and most importantly, be good to yourselves as well. I'll catch you around sometime. Ta-ta.